good evening to all the masters present here. Welcome all in 21 days Spiritual Science Doctor Retreat, day 18th. Today we have Dr. Sristy Rana as a speaker, born and brought up in Kurukshetra, Haryana. She is a final year student of Bachelor of Ayurveda, Medicine and Surgery from MLR Ayurvedic College, Charkhi Dadri, Haryana. She is a young Ayurveda follower and recently joined the world of meditation under guidance of Dr. Sangeeta Nehra ma'am. She is a cheerful soul who loves to connect with nature. She has keen interest in gardening, art and craft and exploring new things and places. Today, she will be sharing with us the immense knowledge of the book A Sacred Relationship of Yoga and Ayurveda by Mas Vidal. So, with this, I invite Dr. Srishti Rana for sharing her views with us. So, Dr. Srishti, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Chetna, for lovely introducing me. So, I would like to thank Dr. Sangeeta ma'am for giving me this amazing platform. So, today I welcome you all in 21 days Spiritual Science Doctors Retreat. On the 18th day, myself, Sristy Rana, presenting in front of you. I am a BMS final year student and currently my residence is in the land of Mahabharata, that is Kurukshetra. The Mahabharata is record of human beings with the human weakness. Almost no person is portrayed as good and as all bad. The Bhagavad Gita is the one of the main segment of the Mahabharata which has been highly worshipped and valued. The Pandavas are five, while the Kauravas are 100 in number. This means the man's devotion to evil far exceeds his devotion to the good. The Mahabharata isolates the profound truth that the Lord will be guide of whoever install him as his Sarthi. He will not consider the position inferior. He is Sanathan Sarthi, that English charioteer, come to the Sarthi of all. He is the Lord for all who seek a master, a guru, a support, the soul of the master in everyone, that and Krishna is the universal soul personified. He will rescue one who approaches him with faith, devotion, by dedicating all thoughts, word, and deed of supreme intelligence. The Mahabharata teaches us that if we respect Dharma, it will respect us. If we follow Dharma, it will follow us. And if we adhere to Dharma, Dharma will adhere to us. So now I would like to start my book. Let me share the screen. So now start my presenting my book, Sun, Moon, Earth, and the Sacred Relation of Yoga and Ayurveda by Mas Vidal. Sorry for this. So, about the author, it's extremely sorry, ma'am.
Srishti, you can start sharing your screen again, please.
Screen is stopped actually.
No,
All right.
it's
All,
visible. You can start your screen sharing again.
no, my mouse is not seen. I can't able to see my mouse.
It's okay. You can speak. Now you can speak, Srishti.
Can you see my screen, ma'am? Now.
No, right now I can just see your window only.
Okay.
Again, once you try again, Srishti.
Yes, now you can play.
Okay.
And let it continue.
So sorry for the disturbance. So this is my book cover, The Sun, Moon, Earth, The Secret Relation of Yoga and Ayurveda by Mas Vidal. It's not happening again.
Srishti, no issue. You minimize the screen and then you can step ahead. Okay. Again, you step down and again you start and you minimize your screen, not the full screen, and then you go. Okay.
Okay, auntie. आवाज नहीं So, about the author, Yogi, he is a yogi, mystic, and the practitioner of Ayurveda. Mas has become one of the most influential yoga and Ayurveda teachers in the world and offers a unique certification training programs throughout the USA, Asia, and India. Mas enjoys the teaching integral yoga classes, offering health and wellness lectures, and giving workshops that embrace core of Ayurvedic principles. In 2014, he appeared in the Triumph film Awake, The Life of Yoganand, and as an Ayurvedic practitioner. He maintains an active international counseling practice that includes yoga, Vedic astrology. He is founder director of Dancing Shiv Yoga and Ayurveda, an international non-educational organization and center based in South California. The original Dancing Shiv Yoga Center opened in Los Angeles, California in 2001. Now, some of his works. So, Mas Vidal Optimum DVD series. Experience ultimate yoga practice with Mas Vidal, which combine an integral approach to yoga with Ayurvedic principles. Each DVD emphasizing the importance of balancing yoga, your energy, as per the science of three dosh. In this, Mas Vidal teaches you how to practice yoga asana to work the physical body, use pranayam with heal the mind, soul's inherent spiritual qualities in deep meditation. The second DVD is Strength and the Balance, Air DVD. Shares the focus on strengthening the whole body. the whole body while also improving balance through the practice of a very sacred energy. In Ayurveda, the intention of this yoga practice is bring balance to Vata dosh. The, the next DVD is the Strength and the Relax Fire DVD series is focused on the strengthening the entire body to release tension and stress through the practice of very sacred salutation of the sun, a complete sequence of posture of every sacred spine and heals the organ and the major system of the body. In this yoga practice is to bring balance of Pitta dosh. The tone and the shape water DVD series is focused on the toning and shape the whole body through the combination of stimulating balancing posture and combined with a very powerful breathing technique that stimulates digestion and improve the function of cardiovascular system. This series ends in the transformational meditation that restores the mind body relationship, build, building the confidence, and improving mental focus. This is the great practice for those who's looking to awake up and be challenged. In Ayurveda, the intention of this yoga practice is to bring balance the kapha dosh. Now, I would like to say something about the cover. The cover, the reason why have I chosen this book. Excuse me, ma'am, can you see my presentation now?
Yes, presentation is visible. No problem. You can continue.
Okay, ma'am. So, this is the beautiful cover of the book. In the, in the cover image, the moon appears on the of left side symbolic to the Ida Nadi governing these energy in the mind complex. This the sun appears on the right side symbolic to the Pingla Nadi, the essence of yoga. Yoga lies the balance or the union in these of the inner forces. The backdrop of the sun, moon, and sun and the moon, the star symbolic the spiritual eye, as it referred to in the Bhagavad Gita. The five, the star 5 points can be correlated to the five elements and creation: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These elements are also influenced by the sun, moon, and earth, as explained in Jyotish, the science of light. The three lotus sprouting from the earth represent the gun or qualities of our effects, which determine the lifestyle we create. When we make choices in our life that originate from the highest capacity of the mind or the sattva gun, the splendor and the grace of Shiv is granted to us. Shiv. The, the image of Shiv and the serpent arising around the lotus flower can be used as powerful yantra, a vehicle for expanding the pran of each chakra. One can bring at the root chakra while silently chanting Om. Visualize Shiv as the perennial sound, expanding the lotus petal of awareness. In the each center, gradually rousing the soul inherent qualities of peace, contentment, and compassion. Such a purifying practice can bring connection of five elements. Shiv is the most generally associated with the sun, but is also connected with the darkness of moon, which appear warning over his head. This shows Shiv connection to the mind or the unseen mystery aspect of our life. Shiv draws an inward to connect first stable cosmic planetary forces and then beyond these to discover the bliss of pure awareness. Lord Shiv as Mahadev is the highest attribute to yoga and is represented in the ultimate union, com- communion, and the state of transcendental consciousness that we as human have the power to experience. Shiv as Nageshwar, the Lord of Serpent, reflects mastery over the energy of pure consciousness. This book is divided into three parts. Part 1, a global perspective. Part 2, the body as a vehicle of consciousness. And part 3, the lifestyle as the new religion. And total, this book consists of 10 chapters. In part 1, it consists of three chapters that are Chapter 1, Yoga and the Health in the World, Chapter 2, Creation and Nature, Chapter 3, 1, Yoga and Health in the World. In part 2, it consists of five chapters. Chapter 4, 1, Yoga, Chapter 5, Purification and Restoration, Chapter 6, Yoga Therapy, Chapter 7, The Art and the Science of Postural Yoga, Chapter 8, The Power of Breathing. In part 3, there are two chapters, Vedic Lifestyle and Relation of Spirit and Ecology. So, now we enter in the main part of the presentation. So, what is health? Health is a term widely used today. It is considered the most important factor of life, although the lifestyle of modern urban society strongly runs counter to the value of a healthy life. If you ask your typical person today that what is health, is they would say like to have a long life free from disease or having a lean body with athletic. Living a long life and establishing a higher quality of life are two different concepts that require a deep understanding of scientific principle of creation. If one assumes the Western religious view that we live only one life and then sent to either to heaven or hell, when it would make sense that we would want to extend our time in sensory world. In East Asian alignment traditions such as Vedic Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, and Sikh, the law of karma and rebirth teaches us that the soul entirely one with the universe. Through repeated antibodies, we experience that is called life on earth as school and the place to express free will and celebrate the gift of living. How we define health is at very core of issue we face today as a global society. Today and historically in West, the understanding of what health actually consists of based on the idea of morality, longevity rather than quality of life. The Eastern spiritual tradition based health on very different measures an immortal life or soul that temporarily inhibits a body. In the end, it's not the year, it's your life that count. It's the life in your ears by Abraham Lincoln. Now some beautiful lines by the Buddha about the facts. So, do not believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in observation and analysis. When you find that anything agree with reason and conductive to good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. By Gautam Buddha. Ayurveda. I, Ayurveda may you wonder why Ayurveda has only recently become a bit more popular. There are a number of reasons to explain their reunion. Originally, the ancient times, yoga and Ayurveda are unified practices, a lifestyle that we part of greater Vedic culture of Rig Veda. Over the time, they developed into separate science, each having its own school and texts explaining their teaching. The major formulation of Ayurveda took place between 1000 and 1500 BC. Two greatest Ayurvedic physicians, Acharya Charak and Shushruta, compiled that have become the main classical Ayurvedic text. The Charak Samhita and Shushruta Samhita. The various Vedic branches are fragmented during these times. In approximately 500 AD, Ayurveda was reintroduced in more concise manner and simplified explanation in another classic text that is Vagbhat Ashtang Hridaya. Over the last 50 years and so, Ayurveda has grown tremendously not just in motherland but internationally with a strong presence in America and Europe. The combined study of yoga and Ayurveda is of great importance for each discipline and helping us understanding the whole life. Yoga today. Yoga in the West is found mainly in asana or fitness center. In most major cities throughout US, Canada, Mexico and Europe. In estimated that some 36 million people practice yoga in United States alone. That's quite high percentage for a country who just over 300 million people. The majority of practitioners are women, approximately 77%. The number of gym and fitness centers offering yoga has increased up to 85% from 31% in just 10 years. In India, many of well-known organizations such as Swami Ramdev Patanjali Yoga Peeth, Yoganand Yoga Satsang Society, all offers Ayurvedic service as a part of their mission. Yoga in India is mainly understood by devotional path directed towards enlightenment. Although the physical aspect of yoga and therapeutic benefit are becoming popular because of Western interest and globalization. The growth of yoga and Ayurveda should not be no surprise. As much our world continues to experience economic instability, growing health issue, and emotional bankruptcy. As we can see much in the world, and many people lives are consumed with meaningless things that just repeating themselves, leaving us with no real progress. We acquire a new desire after another. We eventually realize that the one real need we have is not outside but directly within us, and still we keep ignoring it. Much of yoga's popularity is associated with the practice of asana as a form of exercise garnished with some spiritual overtones. Although yoga is being stereotyped as physical practice, asana has served as an entryway for many into the deeper side of tradition. What yoga brings what Ayurveda brings to yoga is the idea of yoga is not just something that you practice a few hours, a few week in room or resort, but the way of life that involve establishing daily and seasonal routines and understanding our personal relations with nature as a divine aspect of life. Now we'll tell about the Western health system. One trend spines other of influencing people to believe that they must have this or that new pill, diet or surgery to be healthy and accepted by society. Doctors make millions of dollars on surgery and prescribing medications that often have greater side effects than benefits. Such measures are not only necessary, although they can have a place in improving the quality of health at the present time. World healthcare expenditure is in trillion of dollars annually, of which the majority of spent to treat illness caused by stress. This strongly indicates that our current way of living is out of order with the natural process of life. Obesity. There is no question that obesity is a growing epidemic in the world, particularly in last 30 years. Obesity is the second leading cause of preventable death after smoking. In the world, obesity, which affects over 30% of population, obesity among adolescents has tripled. This is not a disease brought on by an infection or foreign agent, but is attributed to the lack of cardiovascular function or to type 2 diabetes. It is also a lifestyle issue of overeating and large food portions. Ayurvedic physician Acharya Sushruta correlated obesity to diabetes and heart disease thousands of years ago. The main cause of obesity is directly related to the lifestyle. Everyone has to eat, and the concept of one eat that works for everyone is another American dream. This is where the wisdom of Ayurveda Tridosh science is very effective. It is endorses eating a diet specifically attuned to our individual prakriti needs, a nature cycle. These destructive dietary patterns are no longer limited to America, but are slowly developing in all the major international cities as globalized continues. Only the adoption of natural system like Ayurveda can save us. Yoga preaches simple living and Ayurveda preaches a simple diet, seasonal eating. Yoga recommends fasting occasionally on fresh fruit and tea, and both signs adhere of vegetarian diet, cooking with herbs and spices. Even though vegetarian is regarded as vital to purifying the mind and body. Meat is eaten in Ayurveda, but in case of specific medical condition. Now we arrive at the law of cause and effect, which explains that for every action there is equal reaction. Law of karma. Law of karma is based on the law of energy of will that encompasses understanding our mind. and taking responsibility for our thought and speech as well as action. Karma is based on good conduct, sadachar, and is developed through the four virtues of purity, devotion, humility, and charity. A type of stable purification occurs when we perform actions that consider the benefit of all. Purity must be supported with consistent effect to live selflessly in our family life, friendship, and social relation. Devotion is the first and the foremost love for God, Goddess, and Guru, and learning to see the divine in all living things. Humility is to form of humbleness and involves exercising effort to absorb and learn from the experiences rather than reacting, blaming, and criticizing others. When we give, we receive, and good conduct includes giving to others and practicing some type of charitable service to improve humanity. Human health service that also educate are a great charity because they not only improve health but also empower the people to learn heal themselves. Karma teaches us that things do not just happen by good or bad luck. Things happen because the energy pattern set in motion days, month, and year, and lifetime before. Over many years, he see countless number of people with health issue that just suddenly arose with no trace of genetic history pattern or even a health habit that might contribute to the disorder. Ultimately, real healing must include factoring in the mind and working on clearing it in order to truly heal the body. As the body and the mind grow more harmlessly, life becomes simpler and we actually begin to feel peace. Peace is something we experience within and is product of the soul. Create positive karma around. Rather than spending so much time to make yourself happy, dedicate some time to helping others feel happy. This is a quote by Yogananda. He instantly understands this to mean seva or serving others. It's about shifting the attention of your little self or ego by serving others. We can have powerful experience that destroy the cling of ego. In service to others, we recognize that spirit that exists within us is the same as the one we are serving. Serving others take us out of our hands into our hearts. Yoga in India is mostly practiced as a form of devotion. Prayer and mantra are used for celebrate a specific calendar days associated with planetary alignments. This honor the relation between human being and the divine. Mahashivratri or the great night of Lord Shiv is one of the most auspicious day of the year, marks the converse of Shiv and Shakti, the day when Shiv married Parvati. It's the honor of sacredness of male and female or the sun and the moon relation. Another festival is Guru Purnima, a day to honor and thank our teacher as an integral part of our life. The word guru is derived from two words, gu and ru, the Sanskrit root. Gu means darkness or cave, Root denotes the remover of the darkness. The particular day lands on the full moon Purnima in month of June and July. Yoga teaches us to love and respect our teacher. Yoga teaches us to give love and respect to our teacher, another secret relation for ascending into the divine consciousness. Restoration in nature. Nature undergo the process of nature forces within us are the true healers of disease by Hippocrates. Nature undergo a process of restoration through internalization as she passes through the cycle of season. In this process, the elements change, adapt, restore, and continue perpetuate life. Nature has its own dharma or duty, and that is to support the balance of planet Earth regardless of what human take from it. Whenever we take from divine Mother Nature, we should give back in some way. It is not a one way relation but involves give, take, and share. Yoga teaches us that everything is Brahman, one of the character, and each us to play a role of collective life in the planet. Nature seasonal cycle basically follow the sun as the earth completes its rotation. The earth's seasons are the result of the tilt on the earth axis. The intake of sunlight, rain, nutrients, and other stubble particles in summer allow the nature to go through a period of absorption, that is ahar, of sun rays. These energies are gradually internalized through the autumn and completely withdraw in the winter. In winter, nature is sustained through a direct link to the stable magnetic fire. The core energy brings the Panch Mahabhut, the five great elements of yoga, of Ayurveda, into magnification and is behind the life energy that control and creative, destructive, and sustaining forces on the planet Earth. The art and the science of postural yoga. A cotton thread can cut an iron bar if we passed it over daily. If we passed over it daily. If you work on yoga, yoga will work on you. By Baba Haridas. Creating a right intention of yoga. Before beginning asana, it is important to set the right intention for practice. We should ask ourselves what our needs are, how we are feeling, and what we need to do to get into the stillness and reflective quality of Sattva a state of calm. Sattva is perennial essence of yoga, which aim to purifying the mind. The gun are important measure of mind's quality and the one of the prime teaching of Bhagavad Gita. One man know that is prevalent when the light of wisdom shines through all the sense gate of the body by Bhagavad Gita. As Mas Vidal is a yoga teacher, one of his asana by his point of view, Padmasana. The lotus posture is greatest of all yogic posture as it represents the proper seat for meditation. It is the first It is the first of all the asana that Lord Shiv sat it while in the Himalayan foothills. Padmasana represents culmination of seated posture that yogi aspire to attain after the other cross-legged position. The lotus pose, the name of the name of the posture comes from the word padm or lotus, or sometimes it's also called as kam. Because it resembles to the lotus flower. The original position is termed full lotus, while the variation of crossing one leg instead of both, it is called Adhr Padmasana. The half lotus is good option for many of us still developing knee and hip flexibility. Therapeutic benefit. This is a sacred posture symbolic of spiritual density. Interestingly enough, Padmasana also benefit the mind-body relationship and therapeutic value on the physical level. Padmasana is one of the most famous asana, also known as destroyer of all disease, probably due to its capacity in raising pran. According to Ayurveda, disease occurs when pran is blocked, and Padmasana balances the five directions of pran naturally, relaxing the heart. The cross-legged nature of position is one reason the heart works less. The heart does not have to pump large amount of venous blood in the thigh upwards against the pull gravity. If you check your pulse while holding the pose, you will notice your resting heart rate is lower than usual. The tiny red corpus in the blood are a vehicle of pran. Once the heart rate calms, the mind can more easily relax and release endorphins, chemical compounds by central nervous system and pituitary gland, which inhibit the transmission of plain signal, producing feeling the peace and contentment. Ayurvedic benefit. Lotus pose bring benefit to all those through the pure and stable effect on the pran. Any time pran is encouraged to rise and internalize, countering the tamasic and raj impulses of the senses, a positive impact on those. Spiritual benefit. When the body and the mind need to be balanced, it's necessary to feel grounded and connected to earth. The feet and the hand of course enable us to do this. Padmasana has a unique capacity to exhilarate and relax, stimulate and calm at the same time. The pose redirects blood from the femoral artery in the lower limb into the interiliac artery in the pelvis, bathing the spine nerves, reproductive organ, and bladder with fresh blood flow. The produces a transformation of physical creative energy into the spiritual panic energy, commonly called as kundalini. The power of breathing. The use of breath along with mantra is one of the oldest form of yoga. In any such system, the breath has been considered a vehicle power or energy. Whether the vehicle is an asana, mantra, or creative dance expression, the flow of breath makes it happen. The breath is the most powerful instrument we have, as it are direct link to life itself, the five senses and all the operation of brain. According to yoga teaching, the breath are connected us to the world by calming the mind. Such technique as alternate nostril breathing can create greater awareness of both our physical and spiritual health, the organ of health and the center of experiencing love and compassion. There are three main forms of yogic balancing. When we breathe, when the breath is inhaled, it is called Purak. When the breath is exhaled, it is called Rechak. When the breath is held and sustained, it is called Kumbhak. The suspension of breath is the most sacred form as it increases the spiritual capacity to transcend the senses or ego consciousness and also promote longevity. Breathing techniques. So, one of the breathing technique is pranayam. Techniques are specially designed exercise that improve the quality of our blood. The various action of these techniques help remove waste products dumped into the bloodstream by cell, liver, and kidney. When yoga asana are combined with specialized breathing technique, the pranayam techniques of relaxation and sensory withdrawal, small vessels in the blood vessel open and close. Increasing the supply of oxygen in blood, red, red blood corpus carry not only oxygen with the life force pran to the cell. Every corpus is teeny battery of life energy. Good blood is essentially good energy. One must wonder why we would ever need anything like caffeine, as everything need for energy is in our blood. Poor diet, urban air quality, and the lack of proper exercise diminish the quality of our blood and does lack of emotion balance. In the last, now conclusion. In many ways, what he had tried to share in this book is that we can learn from the past. The ancient Ved of Golden Era provide us most advanced principle for living harmlessly on earth, while fulfilling our greatest desire of experiencing divine love. Love is the highest attribute of the soul. It is the forces that move the sun, moon, and earth and keep us seeking perfection in the relation to ourselves and our achievement. And in our relationship with each other, most important of all is our love for the one as father, mother, friend, and beloved God. May the relation of sun, moon, and earth awaken you highest aspiration of life and bringing you great health and happiness. So thank you to all and sorry for the disturbance that occurred during the starting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Srishti, for presenting a wonderful presentation with us. Such a beautiful you have explained that yoga and Ayurveda are balanced solution to the current global health epidemic and basic human dilemma of longing for spiritual purpose or dharma. Sun, moon, and earth contends that if you are practice yoga dharma and embrace the lifestyle wisdom of Ayurveda, improving the mind body relationship and divine will take care of the rest. So again, thank you, Srishti. Now I would like to invite Dr. Khyati ma'am for sharing her views with us. Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, Chetna, and thank you so much, Dr. Srishti, for presenting such a beautiful presentation today and the sacred relationship of yoga and Ayurveda. And as Dr. Chetna said, it's truly important that and in this present time, Ayurveda and yoga can only help. And along with that, I will say the meditation will really help us in growing, in improving our souls. And as a integration of Ayurveda and yoga in our lives in a practical way for a balanced living and a spiritual evolution, because these both are not just the science of treatment, they are the science of life, and more something beyond the physical realm, something like a spiritual awakening and not just treatment. So I'm thankful for to you for presenting this big book today. I would like to say that Ayurveda is specifically for individual, because every individual is different and has a different energy and energy patterns and a different constitution. It's a more than balancing our energy, the vital energies, the energy, the feelings, we have to balance those things. And the yoga, it's something we are that connects us to the higher consciousness of ways. These are ashtanga yoga, or 8 yogas, 8 parts of yogas are the 8 stages that we have to cover for getting that spiritual awakening or that kundalini jagran, we say. But beautifully explained today. Lastly, I would like to say about the Patri Sir's code, one of the Patri Sir code, that we are not the biological system that we see in mirror. We are an energy, wisdom, consciousness system. So it's clear we have to go on the path of meditation to explore the world, the realm of the supramental and the consciousness. And thank you so much, Dr. Srishti, for today's presentation. Now I would like to tell all of our viewers that we will be launching a series of episodes of Quantum Life in the coming new year 2021. And in this series you will get to know about the pyramids, the use of pyramids in our homes and kitchens, the healthy diet and lifestyle on the basis of Ayurveda principles, and how these both have a relationship with the quantum physics and how the quantum energy works all around us. And now I would like to inform you all about the swag movement. What is swag movement? The Save Water and Go Green movement, as it is a global initiative by Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, whose mission is to improve the environmental quality and conditions of Mother Earth by partnering with community and group leaders and aspiring environmentalists to work together to create a clean and green planet to live for ourselves and our future generations. If you want to be a swag warrior, please email us at parinita@pssmglobal.org, parinita@pssmglobal.org, to participate in this great endeavor. Along with this, PSSM has also announced a swag anthem music composing contest in which you will have to compose and voice an energy-filled catchy number for swag anthem in English, and theme should resonate, respecting and conserving the mother nature and our responsibility towards nature. I'm pledging to save water and go green. Please send your entries to pssm.swag@gmail.com. And this contest has already been started from 1st December 2020, will be ending on 31st December 2020. Winners will be announced on 10th January 2021. And the winner will get a surprise gift along with the winning certificate signed by Brahmarishi Pitamaha Patriji itself, and the song will be taken up for further swag activities. Thank you so much. Now I will request Sumit sir to please play Patri sir's message regarding the swag moment.
Our PH system has started a new program called as SWAG. It means Save Water and Go Green. S for save, W for water, G for go, and another G for green. Save water and go green, my dear friends. We should not waste water. We should always be very, very careful in conserving our water resources. Let us not waste a drop of water. Every drop of water should be utilized properly. Every drop of water should be used in the best possible way. If you are wasting water, then you are contributing to the poverty of the nation. If you are conserving water, every drop of water, you are conserving the nature and you are making the nature prosper. We have to conserve water. Whenever you are seeing an open tap, please close it. Let not the water go waste. This is called as save water. And then go green. Plant trees. Everybody should plant trees. That is the most important activity for a man, for a human being, to plant trees. We want a very green planet, not a dry planet. And for plants, water is required. If there is no water, there is no greenery, there are no plants. These are the two important activities for a human being. You have to save water and you must see that everything is green. You must plant trees. While we are enjoying the trees planted by others, we should also plant trees. Everybody is forgetting this point and they are not planting trees at all. Why can't you plant trees? Why are you not aware of that fact, that you must plant trees every day? And always, every minute you must be aware of wasting water, and you must never waste water. Water is a very, very precious commodity. It is a divine commodity. And if you plant a tree, plant a seed, sow a seed, you are making it green. So, this is the movement called as swag. It means save water and go green. I like everybody to say save water, and go green. Please repeat. Save water and go green. Again. Save water and go green. Swag. What is swag? Save water and go green. Again. Save water and go green. Again. Save water and go green. Like this. Save water and go green. How many points? 2 points. What are the 2 points? Save water and go green. How many points? 2 points. What are those points? Save water and go green. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you so much, sir. And now we'll go for meditation for next 5 minutes. So sit calmly and close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your legs. If anybody has spectacles, please remove them and sit calmly. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Just stay with your breath. Feel the positivity coming inside you. Relax and breathe in and breathe out. Feel yourself in the ocean of consciousness. Breathe in and breathe out. Let the thoughts come and go. Do not respond to them. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel yourself lighter. Feel the positivity coming inside you. All the negative emotions thoughts are getting out. Inhale and exhale. Focus on your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Just focus on your breath. You are lighter than before. You have the positive energy inside you. You have the power inside you. Feel the love of nature. Feel yourself surrounded by the nature. Breathe in and breathe out. You are more lighter now. Feel the consciousness. Feel the connection. Feel the positivity going inside you. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on your breath. Let the thoughts come and go. Do not respond. Feel the love of nature. Feel the positivity around you. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay with your breath. Focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. You are more lighter now. You have more power now. Feel the happiness. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on your breath. Feel the love. Breathe in and breathe out. Now 30 seconds. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay with your breath. Last 20 seconds. Breathe in and breathe out. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Rub your hands, bring them closer to your eyes, and slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Thank you so much. Chetna, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thanks to all the masters present here. And thank you, Patri sir. Thank you, Sangeeta Nehra ma'am. Thank you, Sai Krishna sir. And thanks to all the PMC channel, PMC Global, PMC Haryanvi, PMC UK, PMC English, PMC Hindi, and Pyramid Health Channel Malaysia. Thanks to all. So tomorrow again we will meet with a young master with same link and same time. Thank you so much.